We are live tonight. I tell you what, I'm the only one here that's like doing this podcast tonight. Just me and the turkeys in the background doing the podcast. Yeah, so we couldn't let the week go by, man. It's Thanksgiving coming up, and we couldn't let the week go by without talking about the the beating that we put on those Vikings. I call us the purple people eaters from that beating we put down. We were the purple people eaters on Sunday. That's right. Woo! That's right. We're here live tonight. 360 We Them Boys. Or I said 360 We Them Boy. We got one person viewing, one person tuning in tonight. And we're not gonna be long, man, because everybody out there cooking their turkey, getting a little holiday cheer, getting the stuffing right, the collard greens. The mayor of Steeler City, Lothario, said he was gonna put his foot in his greens. He said he was gonna get them greens right. So if you're watching, tell me what you're cooking tonight. But hey, we're gonna start off with the promo. We're gonna start off with the promo. Promo rhymes with Romo. Yeah, that's right. It sure does. So we're gonna start off with the promo tonight. After the promo, we'll come back and we're gonna talk a little Dallas Cowboy football. Talk about what happened on Sunday with those Vikings. Why we became the purple people eaters, and then we're gonna go ahead and talk a little bit about the giant matchup on tomorrow, the OBJ Bowl. I believe whoever wins tomorrow, OBJ is absolutely going to sign with them. So it's the OBJ Bowl. So just tune in. We're gonna bust out with this little promo. After the promo, hey, yours truly will be back. The Cowboy King, Mr. Magnificent. So check out the promo.
When you say you love me, it doesn't matter. It goes into my head as just chit chatter. You may think it's egotistical or just very free, but what you say I take none of it.
Up and trying to attack. Cousins. Here comes Parsons. Parsons got it from behind, and the ball is out. And the Cowboys recover. It was Parsons coming around his man and getting to him from behind, and Armstrong has the recovery.
Well, just like I told all of them, what you say to me is just paper thin. Word.
It's against Zach Martin. Good luck. Going deep. Pollard has the catch, and no one will touch him again. Touchdown, Dallas. This starts, it's a perfect throw by Dak Prescott.
Truly, when I get involved, I give it my heart. I mean, my mama, so my body, I mean, every part. But if it doesn't work out,
here he is, Zeke, and scores. Well, that was the ninth Dallas snap in the red zone, and they got it across this time.
Herders mumble jumble. Lover, I don't pay attention, I don't concentrate. You ain't got the bacon.
Play the players, same kind of thing. Come in. Second and 4. On the sideline. What a catch. The feet are down. Lamb has it with 5 seconds to go. Look at this.
I think that's a catch. What a throw. Good job by Lamb.
So now I take precautions when choosing my mate. I do not touch until the third or fourth date. Then maybe we'll kiss or
didn't bother him at all. Didn't bother him at all.
I told you he never misses over 60. Because if I said he'll miss, I knew the jinx would go the other way.
Like a riddle, it's as easy as counting a 1, 2, 3. In other terms, letters LYTE. I'll tell you, and all of you in the back and in the middle, in the front. Yo.
We don't own any rights to this music, but I'm just hyped up. 40-3. And we were expecting them to come out and come out swinging after losing to Green Bay on last week. Absolutely. Well, nobody's in bad shape as those guys behind me. But absolutely they came out swinging. on Sunday, hitting on all cylinders. Offense looked good. Hear a lot of people talking about Minnesota's inability to play, but I think more or less it was Dallas's ability to play defense. The defense has been absolutely stifling this year, and you just can't get around how stifling the defense has been, man. I mean, they've just been all over everybody, and we've been waiting. We've been waiting to see Dallas step up and play this kind of ball. They played a championship caliber football game. We're not gonna sit here and just go crazy over one win. However, basically we're expecting them to continue the trend on tomorrow with the Giants. The Giants were on the business end of a Detroit Lion beating. Detroit beat them like they stole something on Sunday. I mean, they really got the business end, and I watched a little bit of the film, a couple plays, and Detroit was just all over them, man. I mean, just completely all over them on Sunday. So, we're gonna see what's gonna happen tomorrow. Hodrick Porche, HP, my homeboy, he says go Giants. Of course, the hater would say go Giants. First of all, I'm gonna give you this, HP, for being in the house, but then I'm gonna go ahead and turn right around and give you this for saying Giants, and a couple chops there, HP. Absolutely, for saying Giants. Yeah. But yeah, the Giants were on the business end on Sunday. The Cowboys, the Lions played really good ball, and I think the story of Sunday was that stifling defense. Micah Parsons, Sam, those guys coming into their own, man. They're just looking really good across the board. I think that if we can keep this same kind of intensity, we were talking about it in the chat this morning, and Bam Mab, Michael Bryant was saying that it's the same kind of intensity, and we don't want to fall for the okie doke, we don't want to get the banana in the tailpipe. So last year we were hurt, we were broke up. Hey man, we got my cousin Mella in the house. Carmella in the house. Carmella, what's up? What's up, cuz? She got her microphone. Her microphone's on mute, so she's probably getting something together. Getting a little something together before she get in the house. But yeah, we're glad to have her in the house with us tonight. But yeah, the defense was stifling. I mean, just stifling. And absolutely, man. Micah Parsons is a beast. I don't think anybody in Dallas Cowboy Nation really knew when they were in that green room, when he was in that green room, and we took Micah Parsons, what we were getting, man. We just got like one of the premier linebackers slash DB slash defensive lineman in the NFL. And I mean, the Cowboys, man, they're doing that thing, man. We lead the league in sacks. We've got 42 sacks. The Patriots are right behind us with 36. The Eagles, the Beagles, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. The Beagles. Yeah, the Beagles got 33. The Bucks got 32. The Saints have 32 sacks, and the Jets have 32 sacks also. But I mean, the Beagles were unimpressive on Sunday. The Colts really absolutely should have beat them. I was pulling for the Colts the whole time, and the Beagles. The last play, I tell you what, it was just a collapse in defensive play calling for the middle to be that open for the quarterback to advance into the end zone. It was a collapse, just an absolute collapse, man. I was very disappointed. I don't feel like I got my money's worth, and yeah, I just didn't. I was absolutely disappointed. I was. It was a collapse, and we talked about that Dallas defense and how stifling it has been. Stifling is the word of the night. I'm really using that stifling a lot. They've just been choking everybody. That Dallas defense. And if I go over here, let me pull this up for you real quick. Yeah, pull this up for you real quick so we can take a look. Yeah, the Dallas defense, man, they've got 20. The comparing last year's Dallas defense to this year's Dallas defense. Last year's Dallas defense had 21 sacks and 19 takeaways. And let's see here, and that was through 10 games. This year, through 10 games, this Dallas Cowboy team, the 2022 defense has 42 sacks and 16 takeaways. So they're much more aggressive. I mean, they're just playing, man, with their ears pinned back, and I just love it, man. I love the way they're playing. A lot of people are taking notice also as to how they're playing, and man, you can't. I don't want, like I said, I was saying earlier when Carmela first came on to the show, Mela Prello Castillo, my cousin. I was saying earlier, we don't want to fall for the okie doke as Dallas Cowboy fans or the banana in the tailpipe, because every year it's like it's like if the Dallas Cowboys, if their play was a country song, every year our woman leaves us, breaks our heart, takes the dog, and takes the truck. So as not to fall into that same quagmire once again, we just watch and anticipate, but we're gonna celebrate too because it's football season, man. After all, man, we celebrate great victories, and we felt like Sunday was a great victory. They were the underdogs at home, and they were pretty vocal about being the underdogs at home. Also, this season, if today, if the playoff picture, if we looked at the playoff picture today, at this present moment, let's see here. Let me get this up for you. If the playoffs were starting today, this is what the playoff picture would look like. Of course, the Beagles would get the bye. You would have the Seahawks at the Vikings. New York would match up with San Francisco, and Dallas would match up with Tampa Bay. So that's what would happen, after week 11. That's where we sit right now. Still early in the season, but that's what actually would be going on if, in fact, the playoffs started today. And so I think, man, honestly, I really feel like this team can go deep into the playoffs. Honestly, the only team I am really worrying about in the division is the Washington Commanders. I'm not worried about Philly, not at all. I think I'm unimpressed with Philly. I was really worried when they went out and they signed Sue and the other dude, but man, I'm not worried about them now. I'm not. Watching them play on Sunday and seeing how soft the middle still is. Sue and the dude combined with the sack in the game. But after watching that game on Sunday, I understand full well that without the big boy from Georgia, they're regular, they're mediocre. They're gonna get some defensive starters back, but it's gonna be a war when they come down to Dallas. But I give us the edge. But honestly, to tell you the truth, with Landry coming back for the Commanders, that's really the only team in our division that I am really worried about. And that might sound kind of disrespectful, might be disrespectful to the Giant Nation. Hey man, sorry about it, guys. Might be a little disrespectful to those Beagles fans out there. You know, hey, it's neither here nor there. But I really do feel that we have what it takes within the division. Only team I'm worrying about, and I have been, is the 49ers, as usual, because the 49ers took it to us last year. They're a very physical team, and in order to beat the 49ers, we have to out physical them. So I really would rather not play them. Hope somebody do our light work for us and knock them off. But if we have to play them, so be it. But whoever comes out the NFC, because last year I used to hear all this stuff about NFC least and all that stuff, and I heard that so much times on last year. But this year now, if you're looking at the NFC, you're checking out the NFC, man. Let me tell you something. NFC has a better record than the AFC this year. So when we look at it, we really take a look for what it's worth. We've got the Dolphins over at 7-3, the Bills at 7-3, the Patriots at 6-4, the Jets at 6-4 in the AFC East. Over in the NFC East, over in NFC East, we've got the Eagles at 9-1. We've got the Cowboys. We've got the Cowboys at 7-3. We've got the Giants at 7-3, and the Commanders at 6-5. And I think the Commanders are really silent, 6-5. That defense is stifling. Over in the AFC North, we've got the Ravens at 7-3, the Bengals at 6-4, the Browns at 3-7, and the Steelers, the Pittsburgh Steelers, at the bottom of the division. At the bottom, they're at the bottom of the division at 3-7. And so in the NFC North, we've got the Vikings at 8-2, the Lions at 4-6, the Packers at 4-7. They close to the bottom. And to my homegirl from the Bears are at the bottom feeder. They're 3-8. We got the Titans at 7-3, the Colts at 4-6-1, the Jaguars at 3-7, and the Jaguars say, "Thank God for the Texans," because the Texans are 1-8-1. Wow. We got the Buccaneers at 5-5, the Falcons at 5-6, the Saints at 4-7, and the Panthers at 3-8. Larry Gibbs, if they can't win that division, bro, for real, horrible. We've got the Chiefs, who are just the beast, straight up. I hate, as much as I hate to say it, they're a beast. The Chiefs at 8-2, the Chargers at 5-5, the Raiders at 3-7, tied for last place with the Broncos at 3-7. Horrible. We've got the 49ers at 6-4, the Seahawks at 6-4, the Cardinals at 4-7. And the Cardinals said, "Thank God for the Rams," because the Rams are 3-7. And so if we look at the best of who's the best of the worst. The Rams, the Broncos, the Texans, the Panthers, the Bears, the Steelers, the Jets, in last. Well, the Jets are tied for last place, but that division's a pretty tough division, you know. So and the Commanders. Well, of course, I go with the Jets. The Jets and the Commanders, man. I mean, equally on defense, they both are very good defensive teams. The Jets really don't have a quarterback. The Commanders, I would take the Commanders. I would say the Commanders. I would say the Jets. I would say the Bears. I would say the Steelers, the Panthers, the Rams. Between the Broncos and the Texans, let me see if I got a coin. I don't have a coin. I would flip a coin on that one. That's pretty bad. Yeah, I have to flip a coin on that one. But yeah, between the Broncos and the Texans, I think that I go with the Texans, man. I go with the Texans. I'd say the Broncos are probably the worst of the worst among those teams. But yeah, there's no talking this year of NFC least. The NFC East really made a drastic turnaround from years past. They really look good this year, and it kind of looked like that old NFC East back in the day, where those Eagles were led by Buddy Ryan, and those Redskins had Joe Gibbs, and Dallas had the great Jimmy Johnson. That's right, the great Jimmy Johnson, and the Giants. I forgot the Giants had Parcells. Not when the Jimmy Johnson era, but the Giants did have Parcells at one time. I can't remember who was the Giants coach. I forget the dude name. But yeah, I think it's the same dude that was at Jaguars. But yeah, yeah, that's what that's where where it's at. But I think for the better part, as I was saying earlier, for the better part, we're looking at a tough road ahead. And it always gets tougher. It always gets a lot tougher when it's down the stretch in the season. This is when the rubber does meet the road. And so if we actually look at who Dallas is going to be facing here in the next couple weeks, our next couple games, we've got the Giants tomorrow, of course, at 3:30 p.m. We've got the Colts, and that's going to be tough because the Colts played the command they played the Eagles pretty tough, and the Colts have a good running game, and then now we're going to have the Texans, which we should be able to pretty much have our way against the Texans. The Jaguars, Pastor Palmer, we gonna have to play them Jaguars down there in Jacksonville. The Jaguars, week 16. We finally get our hands back on the Eagles. Boy, I tell you what, I can't wait. I tell you, I really cannot wait to play the Eagles again. Absolutely. But yeah, that last stretch is pretty tough. After the Eagles, those last two games, week 17, we've got those Titans. Boy, oh boy, I tell you, Titans are a pretty tough team. The running backs are animal, complete just beast. And then we're gonna close the season out with the Commanders, and hopefully everybody be resting. If we can rest people, if we can afford to rest them, that game I don't think we're gonna need that game, But yeah, nobody, because the Commanders are beasted, man. But we may have to play the Commanders, to make sure. I don't think we're gonna be close. I don't think we're gonna need that game. But yeah, that's what we got ahead of us. That's what we got ahead of us coming up in the next couple weeks. The Dallas Cowboys. That's what we are facing. And so Sunday, man, and what has been a recurring theme for the Cowboys in past weeks has just been the emergence of Tony Pollard. Tony Pollard has been playing lights out football. I mean, and it's hard. It's hard not to accept the fact that it can be a changing of the guard. Well, yeah, it's like Irvin Seabrook says. Pollard does not at all. He does not at all block like Zeke, but Tony Pollard, man, he's just really an all around beast, and coming out of the backfield, we see Tony coming out of the backfield. Tony had 15 carries on Sunday, 189 total yards, and 2 touchdowns. And I mean, he's just resilient. He's young. He's got the young legs, and he looks like what Zeke looked like when Zeke first came. He's got that burst. Zeke, of course, is a beast. We plug Zeke in down at the goal line, but this may be, I don't know. This may be the last year that we see old Zeke. Because Zeke's got a heavy contract, and Pollard with I think the young man's name is Malik Davis behind him, the product from Florida. Dallas you can't let Pollard go. You got to keep Pollard. You have to find a way to keep Pollard. You want to keep him in your camp. So, and I think that we're really trying to stretch and reach for OBJ now, because, we let Cooper go, and I don't think we should have let Cooper go. A lot of people have a theory that Cooper gave up on the Cowboys and playing San Francisco, but, San Francisco just came in Dallas and manhandled us. Yeah, they just manhandled us. They just came in there and they were just like, much as I hate to say it, but I think this year, it's going to be different. It's going to be we're going to release Godzilla. We're going to release, we're just going to be ready for them, man. Absolutely. And when they come and they square up with us, I mean, the snap of the finger and everything. So I think that we have what it takes to beat them, but we'll see. That'll all come in time. Hopefully we'll get more momentum and build off of this win on last week, and hopefully tomorrow we'll come out and we'll come out and we'll play like we played last week. One of the funny things from last week is that the Cowboys have been all the players have been openly recruiting OBJ, and after Sunday there was a little bit there was some communication between OBJ and some of the players, and there were a couple on the internet. Dak Prescott wanted him to know that we definitely want him, and then he was communicating with Trevin Diggs, and he said, they went crazy today talking about the Cowboys and the way that we beat the Vikings. And Trevin Diggs said, well, slide. And I guess that's what the young people say now. That's one of their key phrases. He said, slide. And so he meant, come on over to the Cowboys, man. We can use you, absolutely. And we can use him. We definitely do need a target. We need we need somebody else that can draw some deep coverage, that can take the pressure off of CeeDee Lamb. Man, CeeDee Lamb, that guy was just like bananas with the catch he made on Sunday. And he's like a magician, man. I mean, no joke. He's just No joke. He's just CD just never ceases to amaze me the way he plays. Tomorrow, we're gonna be facing Saquon Barkley, and he's number 2 with the most rushing yards this season. Later on, I told you that we are going to be facing Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry has 1,010 yards. Saquon Barkley has 953 yards. Josh Jacobs has 930 yards. Nick Chubb has 923 yards. And Justin Fields, the quarterback of the Chicago Bears, who's now hurt and out, but Justin's been playing big this year. Justin has 834 yards. And so yeah, tomorrow, the next couple of weeks, we do have to stop the run. I think that's been the main story this year about for team any just about any team, you've got to stop the run. If you can't stop the run, it's gonna be a long day. The chain's gonna keep moving. You're gonna lose the time of possession, and your defense gonna get wore out. The holes gonna keep getting bigger and bigger. And I mean, why pass if you can run? And the longer they stay on the longer the offense stays on the field, the longer your defense stays on the field, the longer your offense stays off the field, and you're not gonna win the game. Bottom line, if they're on the field most of the game, if they win the time of possession, then you're definitely absolutely not going to win the game. And so we had some good news this week, and the good news was Tyron Smith on the practice field. I think that's something that we've all been wanting to see. We're just thankful to have him back. Know he's a beast. Know he's going to get that push. He's going back to his left tackle position, and so we should be able to really run that ball, and this I feel like it's now or never. It's now or never this year, man. Super Bowl or bust. No lie, man. Absolutely, it's going to be now or never. We're going to have to, it's either barbecue or straight up mildew. We're going to have to do something now or never, bro. No joke. Because I think that we are tired. I'd also just like to say that the NFC Offensive Player of the Week this week was also Tony Pollard. Give it up for Tony. Chewbacca likes it. Yeah, Tony Pollard was the Offensive Player of the Week. We also, let me see here. Where am I at? Okay, here I am. Yeah, he was the Offensive Player of the Week. And like we said, he played just lights out. And now if we were to look at the Giants, in Dak Prescott's last 9 games against the Giants, he is 9-0. He has owned the Giants. And so tomorrow, I think that hopefully we can go in there and he can just be let all his Dak Prescottness go. He should be able to go in there and just have his way. Hopefully. Daniel Jones, the quarterback of the Giants, to me is the Giants' weak link. I don't think that Daniel Jones. I think that they're gonna put him under duress so much. I don't think he's gonna be able to play his game, and so we're gonna see. We're gonna see tomorrow. Absolutely, we're gonna absolutely see tomorrow what happens. And so, with that being said, we're gonna go into our picks, man. We're gonna go into our picks. We're gonna get ready to close it out for Thanksgiving night, Hopefully, the night before Thanksgiving, rather. Hopefully that everybody's is safe and has just an awesome Thanksgiving. Know you guys are out there and know you guys are home cooking. Absolutely, I think I'm hitting one of my boys up right here. Hit my man William Stew Chicken Coca. See what he got going on tonight. See if he can tell me a little bit about how to cook a turkey. If he's still up, I know he's cooking. Yeah, William, this is Cornell, man. How you doing, man? You on my show? Man, I'm doing good, man. I'm sorry I can talk to you, man. You doing good? Look at you ain't cooking? Oh, you going to the game Friday night? Oh, who y'all playing Friday night? Yeah, man, I heard y'all did pretty good last Friday night. Oh man. All right. So y'all ain't doing no cooking. Y'all going to the game. Y'all cook Thursday. Well, listen there. Tell me, man, how you cook your turkey? Yeah, how you cook? You gonna fry the turkey? You eat piece Thursday. Or your brother gonna cook one Thursday. I hear you, man. Hey, well, go across high school. Just wanted to hit you up, man. Yeah, I'm on the show, so I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to wrap the show up for the night, man. But I hope you and your family have an awesome Thanksgiving. All right, brother. Don't eat all the food. Leave something for the next day. Huh? Yeah. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Y'all got some buses going. You going in the truck? I hear you, man. You ain't got time for that bus. I'm gonna give you a call, man. Call me and let me know what Cross do, man. I'll be here, man. Call me Saturday morning. All right, Bubba. Hold him down now. All right, bye. That's William Stew Chicken Coca, man. William Stew Chicken Coca, my man. Hit him up real quick. Let's see here. I'm gonna hit somebody else up real quick. Let me see if Big Head Letitia West is home. Letitia, hi, Letitia. How are you doing? Oh, I'm wonderful, man. You being nice to me lately. Hi, Letitia. Hi. Yeah, you're live. Absolutely. But yes. But why have you been so nice to me lately? I mean, no, last season you weren't, but you called me the other day before the game. You were just so nice to me and everything. Oh, oh, hey, oh, really? Yeah, Tish, you ever watched The Price is Right? That's what I had to give you the buzzer on that one. I I had to absolutely give you the buzzer on that one. I mean, just come out and say it. I mean, but you're always ready. Yeah, I mean, because you're always ready. Yes, you're always ready. Oh boy. Well, how can you be how can you be a 49er fan and not a Garoppolo fan? I think you should get you a Grop. Yeah. Do you have a Garoppolo jersey? I think you should go get one. See? Well, I should see you wearing it more. I think so. Yeah. I never seen you in a Cowboy jersey. You should. Oh my God, Tish, what are you cooking? What are you cooking for Thanksgiving? Oh, you're in Virginia. Oh, you just got there. Oh, I better let you go. I better let you go wash off because I know you probably a little toasty from riding in the car. That's why, huh? Oh God. Oh God. Hey, you have a happy Thanksgiving, Letitia. You and your family and everybody. All right, my dear. Okay. Bye bye. Oh gosh. Let's see. What my man doing here? Let's see who we gonna call up next. Call my man Will G. Will G. Will G, I got you live on my show, man. You on We Them Boys 360 live, man. Yeah, I got you live on my show. Will G, what's up, man? Everything's good, man. So Will G, what you think about the Cowboys on Sunday, man? Last Sunday, man. What do you think about the Cowboys on last Sunday? Absolutely. Absolutely. I agree, man. I agree. We're very susceptible in the middle, man. And going deep into the playoffs, these teams that we getting ready to play, man, we getting ready to see Derrick Henry in a couple weeks. I ain't too worried about Barkley tomorrow because I know Barkley go get his yards within the parameters of the field as long as we keep him out the end zone. You know, yeah, they're gonna keep him out the end zone, but yeah, the quarterback is the weak link. Yeah, their quarterback is the weak link. Dak's 9-0 against them, but I we have to find a way to out physical the 49ers. Yeah, that's who our big and the commander and the commanders, man. But I'm not worried about Philadelphia at all. Yeah, I'm not worried about Philadelphia. They kind of got where they are. They've beaten a lot of under 500 teams. They have, and honestly, the Vikings, they beat the Vikings, I think 24-7. And we beat the Vikings 40-3. So I think that we didn't have Dak when they played us, and I've watched them play. They struggled. They struggled with the Colts last week. The Colts should have beat them. The Colts should have beat them. That last play, that was crazy. I couldn't believe the middle was open like that, because Philadelphia really had no options. They had no options other than run that ball. Yeah, that middle was open, man. It was crazy, man. So what you getting together for Thanksgiving, man? What you cooking, man? Oh yeah, your mom got some good food down there at the house, man. All right, man. Well, hey, man. Listen, hey, you have a good night at work, man. Thank you for taking my call. Thank you for being on We Them Boys 360. Will G, my man. Will, peace out, Will. That was Will G. And so let's go over here and do these picks, man. Do these picks and go ahead and get my Thanksgiving on. Let me see if I can get in touch with my boy real quick. One more person. Mike Bryant. Let's see if I can get in touch with Mike. See what Mike got going on. Bam Bam! What's going on, Bub? I got you live on the show, man. Hey. Oh! Yeah, man, it's only me tonight, man. I had a couple callers. Well, nobody called. I called a couple people rather, and I did a little thing here, man. It's 8 o'clock. I started at 8 o'clock. A couple people said we're coming, but I knew that. Everybody cooking their chicken, the yard bird, getting that bird right. Yeah, getting the bird right. So I know they've been tied up tonight. Yeah. So you rubbing that bird down over there too? Yeah. Yeah. You'll be on tomorrow morning. Still working. Somebody got to do it, Bubba. Yeah. Man, I tell you what, if that doesn't sound like a pitch right there for if any young man out there wants to be a truck driver and you just heard that pitch right there, that should touch your heart. It warms mine. Yeah, it warms mine, man. Warms it it warms mine, absolutely. So yeah, man. I talked to Letitia West a little earlier. I talked to Will G just now. He was getting ready to go to work tonight. Then he's gonna come on out to see Miss Barb tomorrow. He said, yeah, he's gonna come out and see Miss Barb tomorrow. So yeah, I got around, talked to a couple people tonight, but I said, let me give old Bam Mab, old Mike Bryan a call, see what he's doing. No, I'm not making the stuffed chicken turkey skins this year, man. Yeah. Yeah, the stuffed chicken turkey skins. I'm not making it this year, man. Absolutely not, man. But I am thinking about making the chitlin souffle. Yeah, yeah, oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I like what you were saying today when we were chatting, because you were saying, I saw what Junior sent to about I'm that guy that always, because I am, and I said after I read it, I said, yeah, I am that guy. I'm the one. We're going to Super Bowl this year. Yeah, I am that guy. No lie, I'm that guy. And you can't show me no 40-3 win, but I'm gonna tell you now, I was highly disappointed last year, and so I promised myself that I will not get like that again. I said, because no matter how good we play, we have to be able to beat the 49ers. If the 49ers going to be around, we have to be able to beat them and manhandle them. And I think that we have an opportunity to match it. But you said the right word. We have to play with intensity. We got to go in there and play with intensity. If we put Garoppolo under duress, we got it. Demolish them. Yeah. Oh yes, they did. They did. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. You're right. We're going to box Philly in the mouth. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, and I agree with you. Honestly, tell you the truth, no lie, I put the second team in the East as the Commanders. No lie, the Washington. I put the Commanders as the second team in the East when it comes to defense. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, man, we got Mr. South Carolina State in the house with us now. Irv Seabrook.
What's up, homeboy?
We got Bam Mab on the phone, Irv.
Bam Bam driving through the mountains and the hills of Tennessee right now.
He coming out of Georgia. Like the old people say, he's in Georgia. He's coming out of Georgia.
He coming out of Georgia?
Yeah.
Tell him stay off of 285. You got them collard greens cooking, boy?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No, I got no collard greens cooking tonight, Irv. I ain't got no collard greens cooking tonight. No. He talking about possum tail. Possum meat is good to eat. Carve 'em to the heart.
Ain't nobody wanted to get on, man.
No, man. Hey, Carmela came on, but then she left. So I think she has a technical difficulty. So I called a couple people. Then I got Bam Mab. I talked to about 3 or 4 people tonight. And I got Bam Mab over there. Bam Mab was talking about the Cowboys. And we both agree that they need to punch Philly in the mouth. That's the yardstick. Bam Mab and Irv watching Philly, because I was trembling a little bit when they picked up Soup, But watching them Sunday, I said, they're missing that Georgia guy. They're missing the dude from Georgia.
He'll be back for us, though.
Huh?
He'll be back for us.
He'll be back for Tyron will be back for him. Tyron Smith will be back for him.
Yep.
And tomorrow when we play the OBJ Bowl, OBJ will be a Dallas Cowboy next week. I predict that. I predict that OBJ will have a star on his helmet next week, because the Rams was trying to give for what? Why? The man ain't won't go nowhere and lose. So it's between us and the Giants.
Yeah, the Rams done, man.
Yeah, the Rams done. Stick a fork in them. They done.
The quarterback out. He got concussion protocol. He out this week.
They done. They done.
The wrap for them.
Yeah, the Rams done, man. They done across the board. They are. But yes, sir. But Bam Mad was saying we started out saying Irv that Cowboys have to have more intensity. Well, they have to keep the same intensity rather. That the way they played Sunday, this is how they're gonna play every game.
Yeah. In a nutshell.
They've got to play every game like
In a
that.
nutshell.
They've got to play every game like that.
It's interesting. Not a lot of people talk about it, but since our starting QB been back, we're the number one scoring offense in the league, number one in offensive yards. But he's a bad guy. He's 3-1, but he's a bad quarterback.
I mentioned the fact also before you guys got here, about this year's Dallas Cowboys 2021, the 2021 defense compared to the 2022 defense. The 2021 defense had 21 sacks and 19 takeaways through 10 games. This year's defense has 42 sacks and 16 takeaways, and we are leading the NFL.
Yep. It's funny, ain't it?
They talk about they talk about my man number 7, but number 7 is shutting everything down. Everybody down. Every top tier receiver that comes before number 7, he's shutting them down.
Slayton better hope they don't put him on him one-on-one because he's done, and the Giants will be done at that point.
Oh yeah, because that's the only person they got, and that's when their quarterback decides to become a running back, and he's not gonna do that tomorrow. He's not gonna run that ball again tomorrow.
He ran pretty good against us the first game.
Yeah, until he got to the goal line. Got to that goal line. It was. He got to the goal line, put his head down.
Yeah, you got to be careful.
He put his head down. Yeah.
But who the Giants gonna have playing offensive line? That thing you sent us, they say they're missing three linemen Sunday. Tomorrow.
4 linemen, man. I need another 40-point game. Last year, I'm still upset about the Raiders' loss. So tomorrow, a 40-point dragging will absolutely, it will put all the fear in the world in the Philadelphia Eagles fans, which they should be scared for when the next time they see us, especially if OBJ be dressed up over there. They should be scared. But Quinn didn't play. When does Quinn come in and play? Quinn hasn't played yet, has he?
What Quinn? Robert Quinn?
Robert Quinn was playing Sunday?
No. Who he played for?
Philly. He didn't play Sunday? He played Sunday?
I don't think so. Did he? I think he did. I'm not sure. But he ain't make no noise, though.
Boy, listen. The Colts should have won that game. The Colts was controlling them. They controlled the tempo. They controlled the ball. The only thing the defense let them down, that last play, I still can't understand how that middle was so open.
Your boy on the show Monday was Dan Orlovsky. He showed wide open up, and it made a whole lot of sense. Philly ran it like instead of a run pass option, he called it a pass run option. So they sent number 6 on like a low fly pattern up the field because the Colts had 2 deep coverage, 2 safeties in the middle. They took the other tight end and ran him on a low outcut. So both of the safeties went with the wide receivers, and they double teamed the nose tackle and sent the tailback right through, and there was nobody in the middle of the field. They ran it 3 times. They ran that play 3 times Sunday, successful all 3 times.
Where was the linebacker?
The linebackers went with the pass play. And that's a read. That's what he reads off of. If the linebackers sit and the safety sit, he throws the fade to number 6, or he throws the out route to the tight end. If they go with the receivers, then they run the ball and they have a 4-on-2 block concept going. And it worked to perfection.
That's why that.
It worked to perfection. It worked to perfection. Man, we got to get everybody on the show one night, man.
Yeah.
Where HP at? HP was in Atlanta today. Is he traveling home?
HP must be. HP was on here for a little bit. Oh, Jeff Saturday. What were you saying about Jeff Saturday, Mike? But Mike, that like I was saying, that's Jeff Saturday, man. A center knows football. I'm gonna tell you, he's a center, and he's the center under Peyton Manning. So let me tell you, just like Peyton studied that playbook, he got to study that playbook too. And
Hey, where the pound cake at? She didn't make my pound cake.
But she made pies.
Damn.
Well, Keith asked about that cornbread. I was going to send you the recipe. You don't follow the recipe?
Who you talking to? Cornell, can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
Oh, you were talking to somebody?
Yeah, I was listening to Mike. Yeah, but Mike was talking about Jeff Saturday, and he was saying that Jeff Saturday just doesn't seem to have the pedigree to be an NFL coach. But then Mike, every now and then, bro, that lightning strike, bro, and sometimes I guess maybe a lot of times we really don't know people's background when it comes to that, and just like I was saying, it all comes down to study and knowing the game. And so, bottom line too is one thing about a coach is the coach has to be a good motivator. They got to buy into what he's saying. And so, just like look at the Jets. The Jets have bought into what that guy has said this year because the Jets got the quarterback horrible, but the Jets do have a whole different attitude. They got a whole different attitude. And just like the Lions, I think the Lions are going to be a good team. I think the Lions, they show flashes of it. I think the Lions are coming. They're going to be a good team.
That's going to be a good game Thursday.
Huh?
That's going to be a good game Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Buffalo?
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a good game because the Lions not going to lay down. They're not going to lay down. It's according to it's going to be a good game. It is going to be a good game. And so we got the games up, man, for the matchups. We got Buffalo at Detroit, 12:30 Ford Field, Detroit, Michigan. Who y'all guys got?
I'm going to go with Buffalo.
Mike, I'm going to follow you on the upset just because I want to see Larry cry. Absolutely. I don't care if I'm right. I don't care if I'm wrong. I'm going with you on the upset because I want to see Larry cry. We haven't heard anything from those guys, since we frammed, since we beat the Vikings. All we heard is, oh, y'all won the Super Bowl. Y'all won the Super Bowl. We're never supposed to talk about our team.
Mike said that earlier today.
We can't never celebrate our team.
Right. Mike said that earlier today.
Yeah.
If we say we play a good game, they told y'all think y'all not won the Super Bowl. Ain't nobody said nothing about the Super Bowl.
Absolutely not. But boy, I'm gonna tell you, if we win, they better not. They really ain't gonna be able to stand me. I'm letting you know it now. I got 26 years of built up aggression. They better know if they think I'm horrible now. Oh man, I am gonna be worse. I will be worse. Matter of fact, I'll be talking about the Super Bowl not just till basketball season come back around. I mean till the next football season come back around. Past the football season, they'll never forget it.
Yeah, they had that question today. Who was your dream matchup be? It was Stephen A, Mad Dog Russo, and somebody else. And Mad Dog, he can't act like he can't forget nothing from the past. He talked about Minnesota and Buffalo because both of them 0-7 between the two of them in the Super Bowl. So one of them would have to win. And both Stephen A and I can't remember who the other guy was. They picked Dallas, Kansas City.
Well,
Stephen A said he wanted to play Kansas City because he want to see us lose in Kansas City.
Okay, 10-4. I tell you what now, and he better know something right now. Yeah, that's Andy Reid over there. But boy, our defensive coordinator. We got Mike B checking in. Mike, what's going on? All right, Bubba. All right, let me shut the phone down. I shut the phone down.
Man, where you at, man?
Still on 95, man. Trying to make it to the house.
Where you at? On 85, 95?
No, I'm on 95. 95.
Oh, okay.
Coming from Orlando.
Oh, okay. You're going down through Savannah.
Yeah. Yes, sir. The young man can't see me, but I can hear y'all, so I'm all good.
How long before you get home?
Construction was reported on I-95.
How long before you get home?
I probably got 2 more hours.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the Giants versus Dallas.
Well, we can skip that one. You know who we pick.
I don't want to jinx us, man. But you know what my favorite word is that starts with a D. But I'm going to leave it alone. I ain't going to jinx us. I ain't going to jinx us, but I believe we got something for them tomorrow. New England versus Minnesota.
I think Minnesota gonna come back with a vengeance for this game. I just don't think New England's offense is just. I don't know.
That defense, though.
Yeah.
That New England defense is right. Who you got, Mike? New England and Minnesota.
Man, I'm sitting here thinking. I think I'm gonna go with New England.
I think I'm going with New England on that one too. I think I'm gonna take New England on that. Absolutely gonna take New England on that. Tampa Bay and Cleveland. I'm gonna go on the record and say I'm pulling for Cleveland, but I think I'm gonna go with Tampa Bay. But go Cleveland, go!
Go Cleveland, go!
Go Cleveland, go! Larry and Julia, just for you guys. Go Cleveland, go!
Hey, Cornell.
Huh?
So let's make this official. Larry is not really a Tampa fan. Let's just say that.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So he's all in with Buffalo then.
Yeah, he'll tell you that, but nah, he loves winners. And at the time, Tampa was winning more than Buffalo. That's all it was.
Oh, you ain't doing them like that, are you, Bam Bam?
I already done it. already done him like that. It's already done.
Well, hey, before you guys came on, I put the NFC versus the AFC's records up. Because we had all that NFC least last year, and the AFC's records are atrocious compared to the NFC. Atrocious. Absolutely. So Tampa Bay is all junior. So okay. All right. So yeah, we're definitely going with Cleveland, but I'm gonna pick Tampa Bay to win that game. Tennessee and Cincinnati. I got Tennessee.
It's gonna be a good game.
You think?
Oh yeah. Cincinnati offense is nice, and the only reason I picked Tennessee over Cincinnati is because number one is not playing for Cincinnati, wide receiver.
Oh, for real? Yeah. And man, how can you not Henry, man? Henry gonna run that ball.
Oh yeah.
Henry gonna run that ball.
Trust me, I'm dreading December the 21st.
But Green Bay have a very good running attack, and we really kind of played Green Bay running attack pretty good. It wasn't as bad.
We gave that game away, man.
But we gave that Green Bay game away. Oh, we did, yeah. Well, you know what it was? One of the big things was the penalty, the holding. That holding penalty, those interceptions, horrible. Deplorable.
Oh, yeah.
Houston and Miami.
You can bypass this one. Miami probably going to win by 30. Houston not going to be able to score at Miami.
No.
And they're playing down in Miami too?
Yeah. Michael,
I think I heard it today on the sports chat. They benched their quarterback too.
Yeah, the Jets. The Jets benched their quarterback.
No, you're talking about
Houston. No, I think Houston benched their quarterback too.
Houston don't know what they want to do down there with football, bro. They got people hostage down there. They holding players hostage. They had a good team, and then they let the best wide receiver, just about the best wide receiver in football, go. And after that, they sat on a marquee quarterback, and now they got two wide receivers down there hostage.
Pretty much.
Yeah, because he wanted to come to Dallas. Brandon.
Yeah, Brandon wanted to come to Dallas. That's right. Judy wanted to come too. Well, Judy is what, Denver?
Yeah.
Yeah, Judy wanted to come too. So I got the Jets, man, over Chicago without Chicago's quarterback.
Have they already made it official he's not playing?
Yeah, he's not playing. He got a separated shoulder.
Separated shoulder.
Wow.
Separated shoulder.
That was the next game, the Jets? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the Jets in Chicago.
Yeah, we'll take the Jets then.
Take the Jets. Washington and Atlanta.
Washington.
I got Washington too. Oh boy, this one right here, you might have to flip a coin. Carolina and Denver.
Heads I win, tails you lose. I don't know.
Who cares? That's a who cares game.
I'm gonna just pick Denver because I think Russell Wilson better than Carolina starting their third quarterback. They're going back to what's his name Sunday.
The Jets old quarterback.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, man. I'm going with Denver then. Definitely going with Denver on that one. Baltimore and Jacksonville.
Boy, I want to pick Jacksonville so bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Baltimore.
Yeah, because you know what? Yeah, Baltimore, and it's crazy. I didn't know this, but I think Baltimore has the two highest rated safeties in football.
Yeah,
Sure
I think Baltimore is like one of the, well, they ain't the sleeper in the AFC, but I think for the second half, if they can get their act together, I think they'd be that team in the AFC. Now, I still say KC. KC right now is a more stable one. They're more consistent. Let me say that.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree with you on that. KC is. LA Clippers. Oh, I'm sorry. LA Chargers in Arizona.
Well, I'm picking the Chargers, even though what's his name say he's gonna play Sunday. The quarterback for Arizona. What's his name?
Video game man.
Video game man. Yeah.
Video game man. Yeah, I'm going with the Chargers too.
Yeah, I'll take the Chargers.
Leave Vegas and Seattle. I'm going with Seattle. Please leave Vegas and Seattle.
I might take the upset, man.
You going with Las Vegas over Seattle?
Yeah, man.
Hey, what do y'all think?
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. The Raiders defense is terrible. No, I'm not.
Hey, how do you think Devontae feels? He got paid. But how do you think he feels?
But realistically, the Raiders have lost 4 games in single digits. So it's not like they haven't been in games.
Okay.
I just think they have a disconnect with the coach. He trying to coach some boys like Belichick. When the Raiders ran and run last year, they had a player's coach.
These games look pretty easy to pick this week.
I think Seattle's gonna win. I think they're gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
And then they already know they got San Francisco on their heels right now, so ain't no time to be playing around.
Yeah, I'm going with Seattle in that game. We can skip this next one. LA Rams and Kansas City.
Yeah, that's a wrap.
Yeah.
That's a wrap. Kansas City.
The Rams they done start cutting starters. They cut Darrell Henderson this week. They're starting running back. The quarterback out for concussion. They ain't got no wide receivers. This game might be 45 Sunday.
That's horrible. New Orleans and San Francisco.
San Fran.
Yeah. And here's my upset. Come on, Green Bay. Come on, Green Bay. I need y'all to play like y'all play when y'all play Buffalo. I need y'all to run that ball, Green Bay. I don't know. I guess I'll go with Philly. I hate that, bro. I hate even saying that.
What's his name? Say he been playing with a broken thumb.
Yeah, I heard.
Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, he's got a broken thumb.
That's what he say.
That's what he said. That's what Moat say. That's what him Moat say. He playing with a broken wide receiver. And what it is, Devontae used to be that go-to man. He's got a good little young wide receiver down there. Was it a wide receiver, a tight end?
No, that was wide receiver number 9. That's the one that did us up.
Number 9 nasty. Number 9 nasty now. But they don't have a marquee wide receiver down there. And for the mayor of Steeler Nation.
Are we flipping a coin on this one?
I'm going with the Colts, man.
I'm going with the Colts.
I'm going with the Colts at home. I'm going with the Colts at home, man. I'm taking the Colts at home over Pittsburgh. Mike, who you got?
Oh, yeah, the Colts.
You going with the Colts?
Yeah.
You're going with the Colts.
See, those guys are funny. They're like really funny. Like the beginning of the year, they're that team. And then what they would do, because Hardy does the same thing, when their team sucks, they would give the excuses so we can't come back and tease them. So
exactly.
So they think just because they say that their team sucks and they're only going for picks, or you don't hear nothing from them when they lose. But Lord have mercy, Dallas Cowboys fans, we're the only fans that we lose. I mean, and we don't say nothing. It's like, wow, it's a crime. It's a crime. But when we win, oh yeah, y'all going to the Super Bowl. It's like, who in the world told y'all that? No, but now if I do get to the playoff, that one and done. So we see. There's a lot of things Dallas got to step up to the plate because I'm not tired of hearing all that.
You must be going through the country. You down in South Georgia right now.
Now I'm for some reason, bridge that crossover from Georgia is always bad. I don't know why.
But our lineup, that's what we got. I went over it earlier. Tomorrow, the Giants. Week 13, the Colts. Week 14, the Texans. Week 15, we're down in Jacksonville. Week 16, the 16th week of the season. We got the Beagles, the Beagle Birds.
Boy, we got a chance to win these next 5. Boy. Ooh.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. We sure do.
What, 2 of 3 of them, and all 3 in a row at home?
3 in a row at home.
And then go to Jacksonville on the 18th.
That's right.
I think I'm off that Sunday. I wonder if I can go down to Jacksonville. Get up early Sunday morning and ride on down.
But the Eagles got to come on to Dallas, though. The Eagles got to come to Dallas, Bubba. And you know, Dak love playing against the Eagles.
Yeah, he like playing against. He done beat the Giants 9 straight.
9 straight. 9 straight. Tomorrow could be 10. 10 straight. 10 straight.
It ain't a rivalry when a team beat you 10 out of 11. The Giants fan think it's a rivalry. It ain't a rivalry no more.
No, ain't no rivalry. No, they try. You remember one time the Giants came and beat us the first game in Dallas Stadium. You remember?
Yeah.
First game in Dallas Stadium, they beat us.
Rolled on our walls and everything.
Everything. They sure did. But that was short-lived. Short-lived. But man, Irv, man, thanks for tuning in, man. Thanks for being in with us, man, tonight on Thanksgiving. To you and your family, man, everybody else that was on there. We just wish you guys a happy Thanksgiving, Irv.
Same to you, man. At 4:30 tomorrow, you got your blue and silver on. Go Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
I got the rules written around the house that nobody talks to me from 4:30 to 7:30.
That's
so
it.
Good.
That's
get ready to drop these collard greens in the pot.
Go ahead and drop them collard greens, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And Cornell, tell your mom and everybody I said hello, man. And y'all be good.
I'm gonna do that, brother. God bless you, man, and hello to you. Tell your mom, tell everybody I said hello to.
All right, God bless you too, Rev. Love you, bro.
God bless you, bro. Love you,
man. Yep.
All right.